What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Ovince St. Preux versus Glover Teixeira, UFC Fight Night 73. Coming into this fight, Ovince St. Preux was 18-6. It's only lost to Gegard Mousasi, and Glover Teixeira was 22-4, with his two losses coming by way of John Jones and Mr. Wonderful Phil Davis. It looked to me as if, all right, you know what? Before I get started with this video, I want to explain something. If you're not following me on Twitter, especially for MMA, make sure that you follow me on Twitter. That will be the best place to converse with me. Will be on Twitter. That will be the place where I will be talking back and talking about the fight and talking about what happened during the fight. I will close my comment section for MMA here on YouTube. The reason being is that the conversation, the conversation here on YouTube, or talking about MMA here on YouTube, turns into a cesspool. Like, there's a lot of stupid people here on YouTube that I found out. I mean, it's just, basketball, talking about basketball here is easy. Talking about football here is easy. Talking about the sport of MMA here on YouTube is a waste of time. So I kind of want to show my. I don't know why this shit cuts off like that. Doesn't make any sense to me. Let's reset that default. Anyway, that's kind of irrelevant. But yeah, man. Glover Teixeira able to defeat Ovince St. Preux tonight, and he did it in a fashion that has to worry Ovince St. Preux, man. Ovince St. Preux was taken down over and over and over again by Glover Teixeira. Ovince St. Preux had Glover Teixeira look like he was definitely in some trouble. He hit him with a body shot. Looked like he would be able to take it over, but Glover Teixeira able to lean on his takedown game, which he got over and over and over on Ovince St. Preux. And Ovince St. Preux really needs to improve. I honestly think that he needs to not only improve his takedown defense, but he needs to improve his striking as well, because it's very wild. It's very wild to a point that he gasses himself when he does it. So it's not fucking, that wild shit definitely hurt him. It gassed him out in this fight. So yeah, man, he definitely needs to fucking work on that. Next week, I don't really have a lot to say about this light heavyweight fight, man. Not really a big fan of even the way that the light heavyweight division looks right now. It looks very fucking limited to me. There's not enough competition in this division. Next week we get Max Holloway versus Oliveira. I think that's gonna be on a Sunday night, so will I be back to talk about that? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to talk about that shit, because usually these fights run kind of long. I don't know if I'm gonna be up at fucking. That fight comes on at 6, or actually the main card starts at 9, so I may be able to talk about it, but we shall see, because the next day will be that Monday. I'm not gonna be up all night Sunday for Monday. The next fight, that card also has Rick Story versus Eric Silva. Fully taking Rick Story to defeat Eric Silva. Patrick Cote versus Berkman. Yeah, but yeah, man, OSP coming into this fight, a bunch of people were saying that he is he is a light heavyweight title contender. Not like that. There's no way in hell he's a light heavyweight title contender like that. He can't get a title shot in that fashion. And if he does, he's gonna lose it very, very quickly because he spent most of the round on his ass. He spent most of the round on his back, not able to get up off his back. I mean, most of the round for Glover Teixeira was like this. This is how most of the round looked. Several times, OSP gave up his back, and the announcer was shouting, he can't keep giving up his back like that versus Glover Teixeira. He was tucking his chin to keep it away from the rear naked choke, and he slipped up, and Glover Teixeira able to choke him the fuck out. But Ovince St. Preux is a fantastic athlete. He's got some terrific power in his hands, but we found his weakness tonight. It's the ground game. And now that everybody knows that he's susceptible to being taken down, but I mean, it's not like there's a bunch of serious takedown artists in this division. Most of the guys here are bangers, stand up, that classic boxing combination, a little bit of boxing, a little bit of kickboxing combination. So you don't have, in other divisions, he wouldn't have the wins that he has. In the light heavyweight, he goes against Jackson or against Rumble or against, most of the light heavyweights, he's gonna have no problems because there's not a big time amount of guys that are gonna go after his weakness. But in the other divisions, he would definitely have a problem. So Ovince St. Preux, you see your hole. I hope that you're ready to work on that hole and get better, because I mean the division is fucking wide open. It's a wide open division for you. You just got to take it. Anyway, folks, I'm out of here. Ovince St. Preux got dominated. Most of the event I was not tuned into. I just came in for the co-main and the main. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.